Navroz is an important festival in Iran, Central Asia, and beyond. Read on to find out how people celebrate the Persian New Year. What is Navroz? Navroz means new day in Persian and in the most important festival of the year in Iran. It is also celebrated in a number of other countries across the Middle East, Central Asia, South Asia, the Balkan, and East Africa, and dates back at, at least 3000 years. The holiday was changed over the thousands of years that it was being celebrated, and different regions have preserved or developed different traditions as well as adding new ones. But wherever it is observed, it celebrates the original message of rebirth and renewal. When is it celebrated? Navroz marks the spring equinox, when night and day are equal length. This is usually on 20 or 21 March. It's the day when winter changes into spring in the northern hemisphere, and it feels like a new beginning. In Iran, it is followed by 4 days of public holidays, and schools and universities close for 2 weeks. How do people prepare for Nowruz? People, people start their preparation for their festivities weeks beforehand. They clean their homes from top to bottom, including carpets, windows, and curtains. Everyone in the family helps out. Anything broken is repaired or replaced, and the house is decorated with flowers. By doing this spring cleaning, people wash away the bad things from the previous year and prepare for better things to come in the new year. People prepare a special table in their homes when they place small dishes holding seven symbolic food and spices. The name of these foods all starts with the letters S in Persian and so the table is called 7S. The dishes generally contain wheat or bean sprouts, vinegars, apples, garlic, sabze, sip, ser, a wheat-based pudding called samanu, a red spice called sumac, and sensed, a kind of wild olive which is common in the region. Other symbolic objects can include goldfish, painted eggs, candles, and a mirror. The seven S symbols symbolize life, love, health, and prosperity. How it is celebrated? Fire forms an important part of the celebration, and bonfires are built and lit on the street for 4 Tuesdays in the week. Before Nowruz, on the last Tuesday, people observe the festival of fire, Chahar Shanabi Suri, which involves jumping over these fires, which is believed to bring health and good luck in the new year. Iranians spend the night of Nowruz with their family. The traditional New Year dinner is white fish with rice and herbs. Many families give some money gift to the children to mark the new year. People often visit each other's homes and always bring traditional gifts. People also celebrate on the street. The traditional poetry, songs, and dance play a key role in the celebrations. And people fill the streets to watch and take part in the performances. Traditional sports are also popular. They often involve horse riding or wrestlings. When does it means? The the festivities end on the 13th day after the Navroz, when people traditionally spend the day picnicking outside. The countryside is full of families eating, dancing, singing, and enjoying the last day of the holiday. Holi. Holi is sometimes called the festival of colors. Find out more about this very festival, very special springtime festival in this article. What is Holi and why is it celebrated? Holi is an ancient Hindu festival that originates in India and Nepal and is now celebrated in many places around the world. The date changes the, the date changes each year depending on the full moon, but it is held some time between the end of February and the middle of March and the last a night and a day. It also represents the arrival of spring and the victory of good over evil. An important part of the celebration is forgiving anyone who was upset you and repairing any broken relationships. Holi is sometimes called the festival of colors. What happens on Holika Dahan? The festival starts the night before Holi, which is called Holika Dahan. People build bonfires which represents good winning over evil and the evil and the end of the winter. They perform rituals around the fire. In the ancient stories, Holika was a devil whom the god Vishnu destroyed through fire. People start collecting wood for the bonfires several days before that they can build really big fires. What happens on Rangwali Holi? The next day is called Rangwali Holi. In the morning, everyone goes into the streets and people throw colored powders and water at each other. Some people use water guns and water balloons. After a few hours, everyone is soaking wet and covered in a rainbow of different colors. Many people prepare themselves by putting oil on their skin and hair to make it easier to remove the color afterwards. In the evening, people put on clean clothes, go and visit their friends and family, and exchanges sweets and other delicious food. Why do people throw colors? Some people say that the colors are a way of celebrating the many colors of the flower in springtime. But in the area around Mathura and Vrindavan, the people also tell a story about a god Krishna. Krishna was passionately in love with a girl called Radha, but he was worried that she could not love him because their skins were different color. He didn't need to worry because Radha let him paint her face the same color as his to show that she loved him. It is said that the lovers nowadays often paint their faces the same color during Holi to remember this story. There is a spirit of togetherness and equality during the Holi festival as people from all backgrounds and walks of life celebrate and fun have together. St. Patrick Day. Get ready for green lights, green hats, even green beer. St. Patrick Day is on 17 March. Why is Ireland's National Day such a worldwide party? In the 1971, the film The Fight of the Doves, an Irish policeman lifts up a little girls on little English girls so that she can see the nearby parade for the St. Patrick's Day. He tells her, "It's a great day for the Irish." The little girl exclaims, "I am not Irish." To which the policeman replies, "You don't have to be Irish to be Irish." St. Patrick's Day is the national day of Ireland. Every 17 March, the day is celebrated around the globe by millions of people, Irish and not so Irish. Patrick Man. Did you know that St. Patrick himself was not actually Irish? It is, it is thought that he was either Scottish or Welsh. Coming from a wealthy Christian family, ancient documents suggest that as a teenager he was taken by Irish pirates to work as a slave in a Ireland. Once in his new country, he began to talk to Irish people about God, introducing his Christian beliefs to the country. Patrick and the Snakes. Old legendary says that year ago Ireland had a lots of snakes and that Saint Patrick used him used his powder to chase them all into the sea. To this day, Ireland has many old statues of Saint Patrick, often with snakes at his feet. Apparently, this is why Ireland has no native species of snakes, though most scientists suggest that this fact could be more related to geographical reasons. International popularity. March 17 is a day for huge celebration in Ireland. However, due to Ireland's history of immigration, many people around the world consider themselves to be partly Irish because of their ancestral connections. This means that the St. Patrick's Day parties takes place around the world from the Boston to Tokyo, Sydney to Buenos Aires. In fact, St. Patrick's Day is celebrated in more countries than any other national festival. Big parades. The most famous celebration on the St. Patrick's Day are the parades. These are carnival like events where people dress up and walk along the street dancing or playing music. Often the parades include big lorries, especially decorated green. Many of the world's major cities have enormous parades. The largest is in New York, where 150,000 people participate in the parade and millions of people watch. The second largest is in Dublin, Ireland's capital city. More modest parades. Ireland itself is a relatively small country with few cities. However, most of its towns and villages have their own mini parades. Sometimes these simply includes a few tractors and the children from the local school. The shortest known parade used to take place in the village of the Dipsy in southern Ireland. The length of the parade was just 23 meters between the village's two pubs. However, the Dripsey parade came into an end when one of the two pubs sadly closed down. A day for green. Another well known aspect of St. Patrick's Day is the color green. Around the world, many people wear green clothes as a way of marking the day. In major cities, green lights illuminate famous global landmarks such as an Colosseum in Rome or in the Christ, the Redeemer statue in Rio de Janeiro. In Chicago, thousands of people watch as a special boats dye the river a bright green color. Students at Miami University in Ohio, USA, even have a 70-year-old tradition of drinking special green St. Patrick's beer. Wherever you are from, make sure you celebrate this 17 March by watching your local parade, drinking some Irish beer, or perhaps just by wearing a silly green hat. And don't forget to wish your friends a wonderful St. Patrick's Day, or as they say in Ireland, Happy Paddy's Day.